one of the main things I want to key on is Zion Williamson. Zion is unstoppable. If no one can guard him one-on-one, if you try to guard him one-on-one, it's a layup. So, most of the time when Zion drives to the rim, it's not one person on him. It's 2 or 3 people. When Zion drives the ball and goes to the hoop, the whole other team, all 5 defenders, are focused on Zion. They ain't even worried about their man. We all know right now in the league, right now, Zion Williamson is the most dominant player in the NBA. He just hasn't reached his potential yet. We know he got about 4, 5 more levels to get to. This really is first season. So we know he ain't even close to his peak yet. But he is already the most dominant player in the NBA. By the time this man get through playing, he will go down as the most dominant player to ever touch a basketball. I said it. Now, but I said all that to say this. You can't guard him with one person. Other teams know that. Their game plan is to stop Zion. When he got the ball, team defense, everybody stop him. I don't care where you at on the court. Focus on Zion. That's what the other team is saying. So, what I've been noticing and what I really noticed in this past game against the Atlanta Hawks is that every time, and I mean every single time, Zion drives to the hole, somebody on the other team helps, and one of his teammates is wide open. Now, I'm not saying that he should pass it to him, because most of the time, it's 2, 3 people on him, he's still scoring the ball, or he getting free throws. I'm just saying they wide open, and I'm just pointing it out. If he just slow down a little bit, he would take less physical abuse, because he's getting punished every time he drives to the rim. He's getting beat up. He can avoid that punishment, make the easy pass to the open teammate. And there were so many examples in this game, y'all. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. First time, got Zion right here with the ball. Watch him drive, and look at Isaiah Thomas. Look how wide open Isaiah's going to be. Look at Zion drive. Look at everybody on Atlanta looking at him. Everybody on the squad is zoomed in on Zion. Look at Isaiah wide open over here. But Zion still goes up, gets fouled. Can't argue with that. Well, I think he went 1 for 2 from the line on that trip. Another example. Watch Zoe pass to Zion. 2 people on him right now. 2 of them looking at him. Watch drive. Bogdanovich just done left Lonzo. He's not even looking at Lonzo. Look at Lonzo. Wide open. Wide open. No pass. Zion ended up missing the layup. Another example. Zion drives. Gone. Look at Bledsoe. Wide open. Bogdanovich again. All the way in the lane. Not even guarding Bledsoe. Zion gets blocked. Get fouled, but gets blocked. Another example, double pick with Steven and Lonzo. Zion drives to the hole, shoulders down. Everybody's looking. Look at the Hawks, all looking at Zion. Look at Lonzo, wide open. All he has to do is stop, skirt, turn around, pivot the other way. And Lonzo's wide open for 3. But Zion got the finish, so you really can't argue with him. Another example, Lonzo passes it to the post to Zion. Watch Zion square up, jab, drive, all the way. Look at the corner. Look at the corner. Wide open. Just drop it off to him. That's a wide open corner three. Zion scoops it up and hits an amazing layup somehow. But if he'd have just slowed it down, he could have just passed it out for an easy three. Get your teammates involved. Look how many examples I got. But look, this is what I was talking about. And this is why I say trade Bledsoe. Everybody, he's the only really three liability back there. Everybody else can really shoot that thing. But Bledsoe's very streaky. And he's streaking more cold than hot. But look at Trae Young. Zion's finna drive. He would have a wide open lane if Bledsoe was a point blank shooter. Trae Young would have to be over there on him, glued to him. But Trae Young's gonna come all the way over to the elbow, people, to try to take a charge. Zion has to stop. This is why I don't blame him going up for the layups on his own, because when he do pass it out, it's a miss. Another Zion drive. Look at him. Watch him drive. Go to the hole. Look, we got 4 Hawk players in the paint. Look at Lonzo. Bogdanovich not even paying attention to what's going on, but Zion still hits the shot. I said all that to say this. He working too hard. Now I like that he's a hard worker, but you need to work smarter, not harder. And you need to learn this while you're young. Because I want to see you have a long career. And you don't need to be taking these unnecessary bumps that you don't have to take when you can just slow down. Pass the ball to an open teammate. And all you got to do is just act like you driving. All you got to do is just act like you driving. The whole defense going to shift. Then just pass to your open teammate. Try it out. That's all I'm saying. Just try it out. He don't trust his teammates, Austin, because he know if I'm right here, I might as well go it myself. I'm probably going to hit this thing. But Zion, he has to trust his teammates. He has to. Appreciate you, contact. I enjoy your viewership. Zion is LeBron minus the assist and the extra pass. Exactly. And that's exactly what I was going to say. This is what LeVar Ball meant. He's not a playmaker. This is what he means by playmaker. Zion should have 10 assists easy a game. Do you see how hard his shots that he make? When he makes a shot, there's 2-3 people hanging on him. And he's carrying them like it's nothing. They bouncing off of him. He got shooters. He got to pass it out to him. I don't care if they miss it or not. Pass it to him. He's making the game harder than it has to be. If he would slow down, make the game a little simpler, I promise you, he might not score as many points, but he would win more games. Because I don't care if Zion scored 40 points. If he's the only one scoring, then the Pelicans not going to win. If Zion is driving and dishing that ball out, and those open teammates are knocking down those shots, that is going to force the defenders to stay on their man. They're not going to be able to get in the lane and just clog the lane and wait on Zion to drive. They're going to have to respect the person that they're guarding because they just hit 2-3 threes on them. They got to guard them now. So if they're guarding their man now, that makes Zion's driving that much easier. Because everybody else on their man. The lane's not clogged now. He has to do it. He has to. He has to. For the long run, the long term. When the Pelicans get healthy, I want to see them run the offense like the Hawks was running. They should be running floppy movement, off-ball screens. I want to see some movement. Just giving the ball to Zion. You seen how many plays I just shown you? Of them just giving the ball to Zion, expecting him to just drive by 5 people. And every time he drive, All he got to do is take 2 dribbles. As soon as he get to the block, stop. Look, somebody is wide open. I just shown you example after example after example. Every time Zion drives, a teammate's open. So Zion, I'm challenging you. Have you ever got 10 assists? So he's averaging 3.5 assists a game. That ain't enough. No, sir. 3.5 assists a game? Nope. You should average twice that. And 7 rebounds, I want 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Well, that's my challenge for Zion. Can Zion Williamson get 10 assists in a game? I guarantee you if he get 10 assists in the game, we gonna win. And the game will be a whole lot easier for him.